Edge of 17. The Edge of 17 is a new movie, comedy drama that stars Hailee Steinfeld, Haley Lu Richardson, Woody Harrelson, and Kyra Sedgwick. And this movie is about a 17-year-old girl who's at the age of 17. Well, she is 17 and she's having peer pressure. She's a awkward teen just trying to fit in with the masses of all the teenagers around the school. She has a friend named Krista who been Nadine's best friend ever since she was growing up, ever since she was almost 3 years old. And things start to change. As soon as she started getting older, her sister started going out with her brother, and now everyone around her started becoming different, becoming strange. And while she's dealing all this, she's dealing with her personal problems, personal issues such as trying to fit in, trying to find a boyfriend, wanting to do everything that, a young 17-year-old doing, but while doing all this, she's having problems with her brother. She's having problems with her mother. Nadine and her mom, they're having a strained relationship, and pretty much all this chronicles the life of an average 17-year-old. And I gotta tell you, the performance of Hailee Steinfeld deserves a round of applause, because when I was going to this movie was really captivating me, and also this movie blew my expectations. Walked into this movie expected to hate it, but then this movie just twisted around. It twisted me in a circle, and therefore I had no choice but to watch this movie. What this movie did, it grabbed me, it forced me on a chair, tied up my hands, and then it shoved this whole entire belt down my throat. Then it stapled my eyes. Take out my eyes and staple my eyes to the screen. That's what this movie did to me. This movie was really good, and the performances was by far one of the best performances I have seen from an average teen movie. I've heard movies like The Breakfast Club. You heard movies like Juno. I'll tell you that this Edge of 17 is the next Breakfast Club, next Juno, but I don't really consider it a classic. There are some flaws with this movie. Just these two central characters played by Blake Jenner and Haley Lu Richardson, which I don't like looking at her because some reason she reminds me of my ex. These two characters start going out, so it's nothing to spoil because you saw everything in the trailer. These two central characters start going out, but then throughout the movie, these two characters start acting like they're husband and wife. Even though they're like 16, 17-year-olds, but yet they're acting like they're 30-year-olds. This movie was more of a personal film. If you are 17 years old and you're experiencing all of these problems such as peer pressure, trying to fit in, wanting to get a girlfriend, wanting to get a boyfriend, you're getting teased, you're getting bullied, all this bullshit that a teenager always deals with, such as prom and other things like that, you are going to relate to this movie. This movie is heavy, is dialogue heavy, but yet you love it because of the characters, and the script writing was really perfect. And I want to point out my by far the funniest person in this whole entire movie, Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson plays Mr. Bruner. He's a teacher, a mentor of Hailee Steinfeld's character Nadine. He was a dick, he was an asshole, but yet he was a loving dick and an asshole. Really? How can you love a dick? It's simple. She unbuttons her pants and then she goes down to... I guess I got that one wrong. Mr. Bruner is a character you love to hate, a character that helped out the central story and that helped out the central character. It means the dark side of humor, and it used the dark side of humor as a tool to help out this central main character with every problem she has. Other than the central small flaw with the two characters acting like they're a married couple, this movie is really good. I consider this a movie of the year. I have to give this a Ben Affleck Batman. This is a fantastic movie, a fantastic script. The writing and the dialogue was pretty good. Close to a masterpiece, close to a classic. Years from now, I can tell if school's in session and you want to teach kids about peer pressure and bullying in the life of an everyday teenager, I think Age of 17 will be a good learning experience for the children, for the young minds that's growing up into this world. So yes, that's why this movie deserves a Ben Affleck Batman, because this movie will have impact to the younger children in years to come. But that's just my opinion, of course. Alright guys, have you seen Age of 17? What was your teen experiences like? Let me know. If you like everything you see and you agree, click right here to join me in the Batman family. Stay tuned for my review for episode 4. And I'm also going to have a review for Allied coming later this week. It's going to be some fun stuff coming your way. Thank you. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.